Piers Morgan hit out at Meghan and Harry for clear snub of royals over Christmas. Piers Morgan criticized Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after the couple chose to spend Christmas in Canada rather than with the royal family 2 years ago. This year, Harry and Meghan are expected to celebrate Christmas in Montecito, California with their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet. It will be their first Christmas as a family of 4, while Meghan's mother Doria Ragland, who lives in Los Angeles, is also likely to join them. In recent months there had been speculation as to whether the Sussexes would return to the UK for Christmas to spend time with the royal family and introduce Lilibet to her great-grandmother the Queen. However, this appears unlikely given a rapid surge in coronavirus cases across the UK and US in the past week. This will be Harry and Meghan's 3rd Christmas in a row away from the royal family, with the couple having spent last year's festive period in California amid similar COVID concerns. The year before, however, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had yet to step back from their royal duties. Despite this, they decided to take a 6-week break and spent Christmas in Canada. Just days after New Year, they announced their decision to step back. During an interview in 2019 with Mirror journalist Kevin Maguire, Mr. Morgan claimed that the Sussexes were snubbing Her Majesty with their festive plans. Speaking on Good Morning Britain in November that year, Mr. Morgan claimed, "It is a clear snub against the Queen." The Mail's Andrew Pearce added, "How many more Christmases is she going to have? Not many." Meanwhile, speaking on the tension between William and Harry, Mr. Maguire said, "There is a very personal dispute there and it's clearly wounded them." Mr. Morgan then began raging about the couple having discussed struggling with life in the royal family on an ITV documentary filmed on a royal tour of South Africa. In the documentary, Harry and Meghan, An African Journey, Meghan admitted for the first time that her mental health was suffering in the royal spotlight, while Harry opened up about struggles in his relationship with his brother. However, the then Good Morning Britain host pointed out that Meghan and Harry's tour had them interacting with people suffering from poverty and violence, and argued that it may have been in poor taste to bring up their own problems. Mr. Morgan said, "Imagine going to make a documentary in South Africa and then turning the documentary into a woe is me about your terrible life and making all the headlines about you. You have a palace full of servants, she is playing the media game." Mr. Morgan's co-anchor Susanna Reid tried to have her say on the issue and threw her support behind the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In response, Mr. Morgan claimed, "Why are you sticking up for the royals? She's an actress, Susanna, and she realized she was getting all this negative press and has turned on the waterworks to make us feel sorry for her." That year, Harry and Meghan reportedly spent Christmas together on Vancouver Island, alongside Doria and Archie. However, their trip ended up being more final than expected, as they never returned to live in the UK. The couple shocked royal watchers everywhere when they quit their royal family at the beginning of 2020 and moved to California. Since then, the Sussexes have been caught in a rift with the firm, exacerbated by their numerous claims against the institution in a series of high-profile interviews. Most notably, Harry and Meghan claimed in an infamous CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey that, while the Duchess of Sussex was pregnant with Archie, an unnamed senior royal raised concerns about the child's potential skin tone. Meghan also claimed she did not feel her mental health was supported while she was a member or the firm. Royal commentators had speculated whether the Sussexes joining the royal family for Christmas this year would have offered an opportunity to heal the rift. It will be Her Majesty's first Christmas since the death of her husband Prince Philip earlier this year. Despite this, the Queen made the difficult decision to cancel the usual festivities at Sandringham and will instead be celebrating from Windsor Castle. Oprah Winfrey that, while the Duchess of Sussex was pregnant with Archie, an unnamed senior royal raised concerns about the child's potential skin tone. Meghan also claimed she did not feel her mental health was supported while she was a member of the firm. Royal commentators had speculated whether the Sussexes joining the royal family for Christmas this year would have offered an opportunity to heal the rift. It will be Her Majesty's first Christmas since the death of her husband Prince Philip earlier this year. Despite this, the Queen made the difficult decision to cancel the usual festivities at Sandringham and will instead be celebrating from Windsor Castle.